G'day everyone, Paul Stoner, you know me by now, and I'm joined by David Lack from our Port Melbourne office today, and we're here to give you the market wrap for the month of March, which finished about 4 days ago. From what I've seen, you're about to tell us, but it's been a really busy month. Lots of listings for a change.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
Record month for us, probably the best month that we've had in 3 or 4 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And apartments and houses? Or
apartments and houses. So we sell, I suppose, less and less houses. They tend to be held on and rented out. But the good thing was we had a could have even spread. So, you know, the great news for sellers is the apartment market is really strong.
Yeah, well, the whole market's strong at the moment, and I can't see it changing much, although we've got an interest rate announcement today. We're not expecting too much to change. No. So Port Melbourne as a whole, we haven't seen a lot of stock for a while, so it's come and it's been very well accepted. What are we expecting for April with school holidays now?
Look, it's got a little bit quiet for the next couple of weeks, so we're in the process of really styling properties and getting them ready to go to market. So I anticipate really after Easter we're going to see that next influx of properties on the market. Good signs.
Yeah. So any record sales during March?
Look, we had a number of record sales. We sold unrenovated bank house in the Garden City estate.
Yep.
Property that I had the pleasure of selling 23 years ago to the family. At the time, all those years ago, sold for $227,000, which was a record then, and we set a record early March, sold for $1,770,000. Same condition.
Amazing. So anybody watching, you know, I grew up in South Melbourne, Port Melbourne, and so we're talking about Baghdad, and that's what we used to call it because it was like the desert down there for us all, and there weren't many shops, and it certainly has changed.
That's incredible. Right. And I mean, you know, we sold a little single front on Williamstown Road, and you know, needing well presented, but needing a bit of restumping and bits and pieces, and quite a busy spot opposite Bunnings, and that sold for over $1 million. And warehouse that we had in Knott Street, which was 3 bedrooms and potential to further improve, but a really nice property. Yeah. Close to mid threes, which, you know, for a 3-bedroom place is a record for a home.
So, and South Melbourne, Port Melbourne is becoming a bit larger with the urban renewal side of things. So you're seeing that starting to come through?
Absolutely. Yep. I mean, a number of developers have contacted us, so they're sort of interested in our feedback, and we're dealing with a number of people that are looking at buying in Fisherman's Bend. So it's it's interesting that quite a few developments are coming to the market at the same time. Yeah. But it'll be quite a few years before we see the construction and the infrastructure.
Yeah. But it's you know, that whole gap there, sort of from the old Williamstown Road back now through to the Yarra. Urban renewal, which is it's great to see. I think it's about time.
And it's going to basically bridge Docklands and Port Melbourne.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, you know, you've got quite a bit of commercial property, industry, and whatever. So it's just going to clean up the whole area. More infrastructure, more schools, even better public transport. I'm not complaining what we've got, but more trams and
connecting. So all the schools that closed in the 90s.
That's
we need
right.
More schools.
Yeah,
it's amazing, isn't it? They can't open it. They can't reopen Eastern Road.
No.
So all of this activity would be putting pressure on rents. How's the
absolutely. The rental stock is really tight. So multiple applications for each property. So I mean, it's again good. We can select the best tenant. But we need more rental stock.
Yeah, fantastic. So we're expecting after Easter for it to kick back into pretty much what we're seeing now, which is a great sign. So how many auctions you got this weekend? You have quite a few.
Only the one. Yeah. But you know, really well sought after. It'll be interesting to see whether that achieves a record price. So 3-bedroom apartment built about 16 years ago by Biggin, which is one of the popular developers in our area, and mainly empty nesters showing interest, but because it's quite a good size, families considering it as well. But basically, look, it is school holidays at the moment. and then basically after school holidays, it's going to go bang again. I mean, we've got a lot of auctions booked.
Yeah, so
for May.
you've got the double interruption at the moment, which is school holidays mixed with the Easter side of things. So that traditionally is a slow period. School holidays always a bit slower, but then mixed with Easter, that 4-day weekend, it certainly leaves a gap in the month. So don't expect April to be a month of lots of properties available, but certainly as soon as we come out of Easter on the 17th, things will kick back in for that next weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then hopefully follow through. So it's good to see some stock. It's great to see people out there. It's all quite encouraging at the moment.
That's right. I mean, if you're thinking of selling, really, it's the best market that I've seen in 25 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And, good time to do it.
And they're not stopping the influx of migration or of Melbourne's growing up to 100,000 people per year. So that's putting a lot of pressure on. Australia's going through a major growth stage, and I can't see it slowing down.
No, not at all.
Congratulations on a great month.
No, thank you. I mean, looking forward to another great month, but look, everything just clicked and pulled together, and we're really, look, the house market's been very strong, but to see the apartment market sort of recover, and like many really good results. So
interesting point. So just before we close, so how many new buildings are there going up at the moment?
Look, there's not as many cranes. I mean, that's really a sign of activity.
That's right.
So the activity in Port Melbourne proper has slowed down. So there's only a few buildings going up at the moment. Yeah. And they've been pretty much sold off the plan. So really
it's
now
interesting, the cycle, isn't it? So we see the cranes go up, we get a bit worried and there is an influx of stock, and then it's not until they're full that we then see the true position, and they're full, and there's not too many more going up.
Well, that's right. And I think Port Melbourne's pretty unique in terms of, they talk about an oversupply of apartments, but they're really talking CBD, South Bank. They're not talking Port Melbourne.
And size. Size is critical when you hear about that oversupply.
That's right.
There is a small size, and then there's a size.
Yes.
So thanks for watching, everyone. Give David and the team a call if you're looking for good agents in South Melbourne, Port Melbourne, Albert Park. We look forward. David threw me before the video talking about the Swans and Footscray again, and it's just killing me. But
that's right. We might see you in a grand final rematch at the end of the year.
We'll see how we go during the year. But you guys are off to a great start.
Yeah, no, it's good to be 2-0.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you.